Mark, let's start by talking about the fundraising climate for venture capitalists. How are you seeing it now?
It's tough for a venture capitalist right now to be out fundraising. Venture capitalist gets most of his money from colleges and endowments and pension funds, and they're strapped. They not only are being impacted by what's happening in the venture capital market, they've also invested in buyouts and hedge funds and the stock market, and so they're feeling the pinch. And so there are venture capitalists who should be out fundraising right now and realize that they are not going to be able to successfully raise a fund in this environment.
And yet there are some firms that are doing well. I mean,
Absolutely.
we've seen Matrix Partners,
Right.
August Capital, it looks like Vinod Khosla, also Mark Andreessen.
Right.
So is there going to be sort of a bipolarization? The well-known funds are going to get funded and others are going to find the wells dry?
We are in a Darwinian environment, absolutely, and you're going to see the strong survive, and you're going to see limited partners have become much more intelligent over the past couple of months in understanding that it's not just a firm that you're looking at, it's the individuals within that firm.
You mentioned that there may be a number of firms who are holding off, either have held off or are currently holding off, but are going to eventually have to go out there and raise funds. What's that going to be like?
Well, I think that what you're going to see is a much more competitive environment in 2010. There should be firms out in 2009 out there raising funds, and they've said we're going to wait until 2010. And then there's also firms who have committed years ago to be out in 2010. So you're going to have a lot more firms going out simultaneously for probably a smaller pot of money. So that makes the competition that much more keen, and it makes this Darwinian environment that we're going through just that much more certain.
In this tough climate for venture capital fundraising, what's it like for first-time venture capitalists?
We're seeing very few first-time funds, but we are seeing some. And the reason that you're seeing some successful first-time funds is that, once again, it's the person that's important. And limited partners will invest in those very limited number of first-time funds that have marquee names. It is going to be very rough to go out there without much of a track record and try to convince a limited partner as a first-time fund to put money in them.